Hi, my name is Dion Fuller. Came across your site today, and I think you offer a phenomenal service, but you guys are not getting enough traffic to stop at your site and to get your phone ringing more. As a courtesy, I did a free analysis on your site and would like to give this info to you so you can improve some things and use your web page for what it was meant for, to make your money. Let's get started, and I promise to keep this as brief as possible. I'm going to point out 3 areas to you on the website that could use improving and get you ranking some more in the search engines such as Google and Yahoo, Bing, things of that sort. Okay, first thing we're going to take a look at is right in this area. Okay, all of this information that describes your services, who you are, and what you do, we call this content. Content pages in Google's eyes and the other search engines, for you to become a power player with them, you want to have at least 400 words or more on these content pages. The reason being is the more information you give about what you are and what you do, you become more authoritative on the subject and more of a relevant source in their eyes. And those are the things that they look at to start moving you up in the search engine and getting you seen more. Next thing we're going to take a look at is this little search engine tool that Google uses. This pretty much ranks the performance of your page and your relevance and how you're doing out there. Okay, I'm going to point your attention here first. This is your compete traffic rank. And all this is merely is just you ranking against your competition in your surrounding areas. Okay, as you see, you're setting here unranked, which means that people aren't stopping at your page. Okay, not as much as they are your competition to move you up in the rank. Up here, it's called the Alexa traffic rank. It's not as big of a deal as this one, but what Alexa traffic rank is when people type in like a phrase or a keyword concerning services that you offer or other businesses offer, then that starts the search engines moving either to your site, past your site, or onto your site, so that people can see who you are out there. So there's a lot of traffic in this specific section of services that you guys offer, heating and cooling. So there's a lot of people searching for it, but it's not driving them to your page to stop on your page. Okay, down here in Google, you guys are listing on 3 index pages, and to explain that to you is this: when your name, address, and phone number shows up on a web page that's indexed in Google, it points people back to you. Okay, so it's sort of like a roadmap to point back to your services. You have 3 pages that you guys are ranking on, but to be relevant in Google eyes, you want this number to be 25 or more pages. Okay, the more reliable index pages that's pointing back to you, the more Google takes priority in making sure you're seen by customers. All right, that's one portion of the tool. Over here, take a look at your site info. Okay, I don't know if you guys set the website up yourself or if you outsourced it to somebody to set up, but what they missed was 2 key elements. Okay, you have robot text and sitemap. What robot text is just like we said with the Alexa traffic rank, is the keywords and phrases. So if somebody opened up Google and started searching for heating and cooling, okay, those phrases will send them to your page. That was never set up. So that's probably a reason why your site is getting passed up with all of that traffic for that particular service. Another important part is sitemap. What sitemap is actually pinpointing where your business is and the radius you service. Not to say you don't go outside of the radius to service customers, but this is sort of a way of Google saying you are here, okay? And that gives them a pinpoint for you. Okay, last thing I want to take a look at is your page speed. You guys aren't bad as far as page speed goes. Your load time is 1.60 seconds, and they're saying that 56% of web pages in the world are actually slower than yours. So good job here with the load time. All right, next we're going to take a look at how mobile friendly your site is. And the reason is 90% of people these days are using their cell phones or their tablets to actually search for products and information. So you want to be mobile friendly, because if your site isn't mobile friendly, it will be a lot of key points that a mobile customer would miss concerning your site, as opposed to if they was looking on a regular desktop or laptop. So how we do it, and these are tools you can actually search and load yourself. These are tools that Google uses, a mobile friendly test tool. We just plug in your site address here, and then we run an analysis. Unfortunately, the site comes back as not mobile friendly. But these are things that can be fixed. I'm pointing them out to you because these are key points that Google says if you fixed, your site would become mobile friendly. So you got text too small to read, mobile viewpoint not set, and links too close together. Okay, so if those was addressed and fixed, you can easily make your site more mobile friendly. Last thing I want to take a look at is your page speed. Once again, I'll show you the difference. Now, when people are searching for you guys on a desktop or a laptop, you're actually in the green. You're 85 out of 100%. And with that being said, these are some things that Google says you should consider fixing, and you can get that number up to the 90s or even closer to the 100 mark by just addressing these little items here. All right, now let's take a look at the mobile side of things when people search for you. You see how that number drastically drops? You have 64 out of 100%. So these are definitely some things that Google is saying you should fix in order to address that issue. And underneath that, of course, some things you can consider fixing to bring that number up closer to the 90s and that 100% mark. Okay, so all these components can make the difference between you being ranked on page 1 of Google in the search engines or page 4, 5, 6 of the search engines. And 90% of the times we live in a microwave age, so when people search for stuff, they want right now results, so they normally don't go past page 1. So I'm gonna leave this with you. What if you not only had a spot on page 1 of Google, but how about if you had even 2, 3, 4 spots on the first page of Google? So the more you've seen, the law of averages say the more people will click on you and come to check out your services, and you'll be able to close more deals and get more dollars to your bottom line. All right, so hope this was helpful. I specialize in search engine optimization, SEO we call it, and lead generation. So give me a call and let's get your phone ringing some more. And even if you decide the service isn't something that you need, at least the information and analysis was free, because I'm sure you spent money to make the web page. It might as well be doing what you designed it to do in the first place, and that's drive traffic to it and get you more customers. Okay, all right, have a good day, and thank you so much for your time. Hope to hear from you soon.